Hey guys, we have this 2015 Volvo. I'm gonna show you what's going on with this one. Alright, I hope you can hear that one. That one is our rear brakes. It's really bad. Rotors are bad. So we're going to be replacing this. This is 2015 Volvo XC60 T5. And I can't really put it in a lift right now because we have something in there. So we're going to do this on the ground. And we have this our new rotors and pads here. All right, let's get started. All right, first thing, of course, let's go ahead and open the hood, and then from here, this one here, remove this cap all the way. That's where your brake reservoir is hiding. You gotta remove these so we can open it so there's not much pressure when we push the calipers in. And that is full. That is full. All right, then we're gonna start with the rear passenger side. We're gonna lift the car up and let's go ahead and remove this side first. And also, don't forget your parking brake must not be on, must be depressed. And I don't think it's automatic depressing. So from here, before you turn off the car, make sure you pull it up so it will not press in and not engage. And let's go ahead and start with this side first. All right, let's go ahead, jack the car up, at least this side. Then this lug nuts here is 19mm socket. Let's go remove it real quick. Okay, that came out. Let's remove this one. Oh, it's pretty tight. Go ahead, put it aside. So you can see how bad it is. Too much groove in here. Pad's not really too bad. It's low, but it's not too bad. Now we're gonna go ahead get this situated. Let's go ahead and remove the caliper first. This one has electronic parking brake, so we're gonna remove that so we can push the caliper in. All right, from here, because of the electronic parking brake, that's gonna be the hard time for us to retract these calipers. We're gonna disconnect this this part, and we don't have to disconnect the connectors, so you won't have any check engine light on. All right, you're going to be looking from the back side. You're going to be looking on this piece, let's say from the front. Remove this first, this one here, and there's another one. That's a T. As you can see, there's a T1 torque screw, and there's one back here, if you can see it, adjacent to the other side of this one. And that torque is, let's see, a T30. That's a T30, and let me show you real quick here. It's a T30, and with the socket T30, you can't fit it here. It's pretty tight. So I have this. This is a T30 here, an Allen wrench. You put it here, and let's try to crack it loose. see. I think I'm going this way. Go this way, crack it loose first. Okay, that's pretty tight. Okay, and that is tight. This is pretty tight, so you gotta be careful removing this piece here. And make sure you're going the right way too. Let's see. Okay, so cracking it loose, sometimes it's harder to do it because it's so small and it's hard to turn, but you gotta be patient with this one. There you go, it's coming out. So I'm gonna do this, remove this, and all right. So once we got these two T30 torque screw, this should be loose here. We're just gonna go ahead and try to pry it out. See that? That is out. And then on the back side, I'm gonna go ahead back here. As you can see it right there. Let me see. I think that's a T50. We're gonna screw it clockwise, so it'll be decompressed. Okay. So this one is a T40. See if y'all can see. I'm gonna get some good angle here so y'all can see what I'm looking at. Put this light. There you go. We can see that. This one is a T40, and I think I can even turn it clockwise with my hand. So we can decompress this one until it stops. We want to spin this one to clockwise. All right, okay, spinning. There you go. And I stop. So I was doing clockwise. Clockwise when you look this way, okay? Not in the forward of the car. Clockwise here. So from here, we're gonna go ahead and remove these 13mm right here. There's two of them, top and the bottom. That's gonna be for the actual calipers to remove it. And now you can see it that it will start turning. All right, once we got them out, both of them out, you can go ahead and remove these. And then from here, we should be able to push this. Let's see if we can push it with the regular calipers here. Oh. Nope, it's too tall. So the back side is really bad now. Wow, that's really bad. So let's go ahead and push this one real quick. Okay, so now we're just gonna use a C-clamp. Check this out. This one should be able to push it with ease. See that? If you don't remove that electronic parking brake, you won't be able to push this in. It'll be really, really tough. So we're gonna push it slowly all the way in. And now we can go ahead, continue putting back all the brake pads and everything. We're gonna clean this up too. That's it. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and clean it up real quick. All right, let's go ahead and clean this up real quick. And then we're gonna go ahead and remove these. This one here, that one, because we're gonna replace the rotors. And we have T50, I believe. There's a T50. Put it here, and we're gonna tap it. I'll show you how it works. This one should spin, it'll come out. Let's see. Let's see. I gotta hold it really good. All right, with this one, to remove this one, this is a T50 torque. I'm gonna put a flat screw on top of these rotors, and we're gonna bang this one real quick. Let's see. There you go. And that one starts spinning. When that one starts spinning, we can go ahead remove it here. All right. And then let's go ahead and remove these two pads, the rest of the pads. We're gonna remove this bracket. That one is maybe, I'm not sure what size is that. Let's go ahead and check it out. All right, on the back side, that bracket there, let's see, I think that's size 15. Let's see if I can show you here. Okay, that's size 15. There's two of them to remove it. This one and the other one down here. Okay, once we got that out, go ahead be able to remove the rotors much faster, easier, of course, more room. All right, so this is out. It's a little bit tight. We're gonna go ahead and clean these. So from here, you can go ahead and remove these. That should come out with no problem. All we're gonna do is just tap it. There you go. That is out. All right, that is really bad. Back side is really bad, so you can see. We're gonna go ahead and clean this up around the area before we put the new pads and rollers. We're gonna grease these two, this area here, so it doesn't stick. All right, this one, we're gonna clean this up. Already brushed some of these. Clean it, of course. You can remove these pins here. You can see this one. This is the reason why doors are bad. So we're gonna clean this real quick and put new grease fillings, new grease on these. This one here, same thing with the other side. So I'll clean this up real quick. All right, and put some more grease on it before we install it. This one, we open this up too, clean them. Same thing with these. That's one of the problems, that those it doesn't retract, and then they have an uneven wear. And make sure it's dry too. I have this one. Alright, let it dry. We'll dry this up well. And we're gonna go ahead and put it back. Alright. Okay. Once they're back, we can go ahead, put some more grease on our pins. Gotta put, don't be stingy on this one now. Put a lot we can. So one's there, just dry, put it here. Then let that seal really good. See that? I like that one. That's good. Again. Okay, and then I gotta find the other one. Here's the other one. Put some more here as well. All right, don't be stingy. Put it there. All right, that's good. Good to go. Then I can go ahead, put the rotors in. Actually, before I put the rotors in, I'm gonna go ahead and install the electronic part on the caliper here, so it'll be easier for me to install. To put it back, make sure that that gear goes into the middle of that thing that we just turned. Once it's in, you can go ahead, just twist it just a little bit to align the screw bolts, the T30, to line up in the back. So once it's lined up, you can go ahead tie them. All right, when you put that back, make sure they are sealed flat. There's no gap, so you know they're sealed pretty good. So the reason I put that now, because I have more room to install it than later. But removing it, it's easier to remove it while everything is still here. All right, so now we're ready to put the rotors, and then after the rotors, we're gonna put this bracket here. But before we put the bracket, we're gonna put the hardware on that one. All right, we're putting the new rotors. Put some few grease on there so it won't get locked up. Make sure you have this aligned where there's a little, the 50, what do you call that one? The holder, this one. Make sure you got that in the right spot for that one. So it will hold the whole rotors you have. Let me see. Okay, it's right there. That's the right spot there. And I will hold it. All right, go ahead, tighten it the other way around, of course. There you go. All right, that is tight there. Let's go ahead, put the bracket. The bracket, I already put some more grease on that too, on this hardware that it came with. Go ahead, put in the back, then we can put the pads in. This one, they need to be torqued down to 110 Newton meter. That's about like 80 something foot-pounds. But yeah, I think this one takes a lot because it's I'm not sure, but that's what it says in the books. So make sure you torque it to 110 Newton meter and you should be good to go. But right now I'm having a hard time to torque it because I don't have a small. You gotta need a bigger torque wrench for this. Just to torque it down. There you go. There you go. All right, then now let's go ahead and finish it up. Go ahead, put the pads. I still put more grease on the edge of this, both sides, so it won't squeal or anything. Let's go ahead, put this in and do the other side as well. Let's see. All right, we can put the calipers in. Already put grease on these, and it's about to go. There you go. And this one comes with new bolts, so I'm gonna put a new bolts in. This one, it has a Loctite in it, so let's go ahead and put a new bolts in there. All right, everything is good. This one, you just tied it really tight because there's a Loctite in it. It will seal it pretty good. And this one, you make sure you tighten that one. And then now we put everything back, and we can repeat it the same thing on the driver's side, and we're done, guys. And that's how you do it with this Volvo XC60. I believe it's the same thing with XC90 and other Volvo with electronic parking brake. Alright guys, I hope you like this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Till next time. Alright, now we're done with this. The lug nuts are 103 foot-pounds, and what we're gonna do is, let's go ahead and close this up. Make sure that, close this one, don't forget that, and then let's go ahead close this one as well. Let's see, where does it go? There you go. This. Come on. There you go. I got it. Finally got it. Then let's go ahead and close this. First thing we're gonna do is test drive it. We're gonna get the keys real quick. There you go. Here's the keys. First thing we're gonna do is go ahead start it. Start the car. Let's go ahead, just press the brake pedal so it will be all the fluids in there, and then check everything if there's any light on. Okay, everything seems okay. So what I'm gonna do is, I'll put my mic right by here, so if you can hear if there's any more grinding, put a mic there. All right, I hope you hear that. I don't see any noise. Yeah, I don't hear any noise. No more grinding. That's pretty good. So what I'm gonna do is put these on drive. Brakes really good. Reverse. Brakes really good. No warning lights here. And then we're gonna test our parking brake. It says push to lock it, so we push that one, and then to test it, put a reverse. We're not moving. I let go of the brakes, so that means that's working. Good. Park, release it, and let's go to drive. All right, everything is good. All right guys, that's how you do it and test it if everything works properly. Hope you like this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace.